It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live and direct. Listen, I ain't gonna take too much of your time. You know, I always say that, but it ends up going over your time. But yo, I'm driving, about to go get some brunch. But yo, I just want to talk about the Bible. Yeah, I know. A lot of you guys are unbelievers. A lot of you guys feel like the Bible is a white man's book, or it's a fairy tale, or, you know, whatever your reason it may be. But let me tell you something about me. I didn't understand what it was to be a man until I read the Bible. Until I started reading these scriptures, you understand? And started getting these precepts and understanding the roles of a man. I didn't know nothing until I started reading the Bible. We living in a society where we're told being a man is just, you know, getting money, you know, driving the cars, having a nice house, and then, you know, by default you a man. And of course with age. But we all know that age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? I know dudes who's 40 plus who's still engaged in childish nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I know dudes who's still in their 40s, you know, close to 50 with their pants sagging. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not about age. Age, like Aaliyah says, age ain't nothing but a number. But on a real tip, I ain't know nothing about being a man until I started reading these scriptures, man. The understanding of the importance of a woman. You see, here in America, we're taught to be whoremongers, chasing down these females. Just today, I'm in Flatbush. I went to Ragamuffin. And you know, these Kazos run Ragamuffin. They charge me $58 for a hat, but you know, it is what it is, clowns. But you know, I seen a sister. You know, I don't know if a booty is real or fake, but you can see that she's strucking her walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like she know, you know when a girl knows that she's the sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? She's moving like that, and the old me, before the truth, would have scooped it up. You know what I'm saying? But these behaviors is taught to us. You understand? Because when you start reading these scriptures and you start basing your principles and moralities and values around the word of God, you start seeing things different. You end up being enlightened to things different. You know, relationships is much better when both parties is in these scriptures, and I could attest to that. You know what I'm saying? When I was not into these scriptures, and I was doing the X, Y, and Z, you know, the typical being a nigga. You understand? When I was doing those typical things, you know, it was always some type of headache and drama. You know why? Because when God is not in the midst, when two or more gather, Christ is in the midst. So if he's not in the midst, by default, it's the devil and his minions in the households. And especially in the colored households where, you know, it's being told that we don't got to keep laws, that we could just move like heathens and pagans. You understand? So these spirits find their way into our house and disrupt our relationships. A lot of women, a lot of men comes out of relationships because of the nonsense we was taught. And of course, not just the nonsense we was taught, but of course, the lack of understanding with what God requires from us as men, as a nation, from men and women. You know what I'm saying? As a children of Israel, you know what I'm saying? There's a particular way we're supposed to be, period. And when those things are not met in the eyes of the Most High, that's how you die. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I just want you guys to understand the importance of reading these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a time out, you know? Take a time out and just take the word and just let it meditate to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I always advise brothers and sisters, if you want to know the proper way to move according to the Most High, read the book of Proverbs. You know what I'm saying? Understand Exodus chapter 20. You understand? Understand those joints. Because Exodus 20 is where the commandments is laid out. For us to understand it and dissect it, process it, apply it to our everyday lives, our hearts, our souls. Because that's what's going to keep the adversary and his minions away. That's why the devil spends trillions of dollars year in, year out to have brothers and sisters living in a life of wickedness and evil. You get what I'm saying? So, start reading. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know how to be a man, you got to read the Bible. If you want to know how to be a woman, you got to read the Bible. Because this knowledge that we're getting from this earth, as you can see, has failed us. The system has failed us. The president has failed us. All of these heathens has failed us. The only thing that's keeping us alive is the Most High. So, I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. That's all.